finishing building the guts on the upper cabinet and more on this episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live and fuzzy studio audience. That is Rusty, the world-famous meatball dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning into another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Well, for those of you scoring at home, I'm still better after the whole that booster thing. Boy, that really screwed me up for a couple of days. Jeez. Now I'm just back to the whole cold head. I've been fighting this cold for 3 weeks now. Freaking ridiculous. And it's still just all in my ears and my nose and head and constantly blowing out Smurfs every morning, you know. So I haven't really gotten past that. All I can figure is because I was still kind of sick when I got the booster, that's what just made me feel so bad. I mean, I felt like I was dying. I mean, I felt bad. Anyway, so now we're just back to the regular sick. Hey. So we can continue on with this whole project. With my voice like it is, though, I do want to do this one thing, because my sons are always joking how, you know, movie trailers are always like, if it's rated G or PG-13, it's always rated PG, rated PG-13. And if it's rated R, it's rated R. And my voice is perfect for doing that right now. Yep, one man in a world rated R. Alright, yeah, I cut those boards last night for the bottom of the cabinet, which is up there behind me. You can't really see it too well. Let me put some light on it. There you go. Well, a little bit better. Alright, so yeah, that board is up there, right there. And I don't have the bottom on it yet. It's going to be holding the inverter, because I had to cut 2 boards last night, and then I had to paint those so that they'll be ready to go, and I'm going to then cut some vinyl and all that. So we're going to put those boards up there tonight to finish off the guts of that cabinet. And then I'm going to try measuring and cutting the vinyl, the button-wrapped vinyl stuff that I have left over that's padded, so that since that cabinet's going to be right above my toilet, if I get up and don't remember to lean forward a little bit, which you know is going to happen at times, I won't hit solid wood. At least I'll have a little padding to bang my noggin against. What do you think? Yeah. Finally got the right adapter, by the way, for this new microphone that my older son gave me to do the videos with, so hopefully this sounds a little bit better. We'll see. Oh, and before I put the bottom plank on and everything, I needed to make my last make-your-own bracket. Again, put in that little jaw horse thing I showed you a video or two ago, and just bang the crap out of it with a hammer, and that way you can make your own brackets. Works really well, so we'll put that up in place first. Alright, so got that other bracket in there, just got to tighten that one down, and then screw a couple of screws into the board, and then we'll be ready to place the bottom board in place. I'm going to go ahead and drill the holes, I think, and put those vent covers on that I have right here. First, I'm going to put, well, the one on the bottom first, and then once we get the bottom board in place, then I'll go ahead and drill the holes for this side, and then this vent cover will be going right here to cover up those holes to make it look a little nicer. So far, this has been the night of things not going well. Just trying to put that last little bracket in place up there, the make-your-own bracket. Well, because I had made it so it, you know, bent right past that hole that would accommodate the bolt that was sticking out the wall from the previous cabinet, I couldn't get any of my Craftsman, you know, socket things up in there to tighten it down with. So I just had to resort to the old pliers, and you know, tiny little bit, tiny little bit, tiny little bit, tiny little bit. It took me freaking forever to do that. Finally got that into place. Then went down to drill the holes in the boards and ran into more trouble. Well, cut the holes in that board and was going to put that vent over it before I installed that, and realized the vent is not flush like I had hoped it was going to be. So going to have to kind of start over there. The problem is I just bought these, you know, to cover up the holes that I was going to drill in the boards. Just, you know, the one underneath and the one on the side, just to make it look a little nicer. Problem is, these little parts stick out, look right here, further than the edge that I was hoping it would, you know, go right against the board, right along this edge here. Well, that sticks out. almost 1/4 of an inch. So I tried kind of bending a couple of them back right here with a screwdriver, and that really wasn't working. So I'm going to have to go to Menards again, another freaking Menards run tomorrow, and see what I can find. I think I'll go ahead and still take the boards and put them up in place, and I'll just worry about doing the vent things tomorrow when I can see what I can find. So here are the boards. I put the holes in them so that the inverter, which will be in the bottom part of that shelf up there, that cabinet up behind my head, will be able to breathe well. I was just trying to put, something over it to give it a nice look. Well, these are not flush. We'll have to try something else. I had painted, the bottom edge around the sides, edges and all that, so that if I go ahead and put this up there, essentially like that against the sidewall, then until I get the padded stuff on it, it'll at least look nice. So I think I'll go ahead and screw this up, because it's not going to change that. I still need to put it up there. I have the vent holes for it to breathe, and that's not wide enough by itself, of course, so I have a second board that'll go up there as well, again painted around the edges, and we'll attach that padded stuff later. So maybe if nothing else tonight, I can at least get these two up there. I'm starting to run out of gas. I'm still not feeling the best. And I realized, as I've been doing all this tonight, taking a few hours, you can hear it in my voice. I don't still feel all that well. Boy, I am sick of being sick. I'm not a good sick person. I don't tolerate it very well, because it cuts into my efficiency. I'm sure most of you are the same way. You're like, this is just a waste of my time being sick. So I don't tolerate it well. So they're cut right. I'll go ahead and get those screwed up there in the bottom. If nothing else tonight, at least we'll get that done. Okay, that upper bracket is now screwed in. Make your own bracket there. That one was already there. That one was already there. Okay. So now, both walls of that upper cabinet are done. I had to do the jigsaw cut for those. And now I have put in the two boards, this one and this one here. Got the holes in back so that the inverter will breathe. And this is screwed up solidly underneath there and underneath here. So that'll solidly hold my inverter. I'll go ahead and throw it up there to prove it to you. Okay, so there you can see the inverter up there in my upper cabinet. There's looking over my bunk area towards the back through the extension. Sidewall there. Here's the cabinet replacing what was there. And there's my inverter sitting solidly up there. That'll hold it definitely with no problem. I've got plenty of room for it to breathe in back. I think I can't get the angle on it, but anyway. And I'll be putting some holes on that sideboard right there once I figure out the whole vent situation. So it'll have plenty of flow through air moving around, and I'll put a shelf up above here, so you see there'll still be plenty of air surrounding the whole inverter, so it'll have plenty of room to breathe. So that should work really well. Well, I think that's what we're going to call it for tonight. I didn't think this would take that long, but just trying to get that last bracket in there, I couldn't get my Craftsman over it. I had to just, it was ridiculous. And I'm still not feeling the best. But anyway, we're trying. I have to say thank you again to Junior. Junior keeps sending me stuff. So Junior, thank you. He sent me this, 25-piece jigsaw blade set. How about that? He said, just a little help putting the ever-changing pieces together. Use these to make it fit. LOL, great entertainment and enjoying the build way better than Netflix. Well, that's cool. Glad I can compete with Netflix. But he gave me this Yeah, 25 blade jigsaw blade set. It'll be put to use, Junior. It definitely will. Thank you for sending that to me. I appreciate that. Alright, so we're calling that for tonight. It's 1:30 in the morning. I want to get in sometime soon and go back to bed. I've been dealing with a whole toaster situation. Since I've been home, I've been enjoying, when I've been done late at night, I like bagels. Put bagels in the toaster and put some cream cheese on them, and that's a great thing to have right before I go to bed because that doesn't, bug my stomach, and a great little treat. So I bought a toaster at Kohl's when I was there with my wife, and had the kids wrap it up for a present for me for Christmas. And I tried it a few nights ago, and it just burnt everything. I even put it at the lowest setting, and it just put a nice little hole about this big on one section of the bagel, and that was burnt, and everything else was, not good. So we brought that back. I bought a different one from Walmart, a Black & Decker one. They had three. One for like $19, one for $23, and one for $27. So I bought the middle one. And I tried it out, and it browned a little bit on one side and left everything else not cooked at all. Alright, so that's two toasters. So brought that one back, and I bought a different one, a different Black & Decker one, the one that was like $26.99. So I'm going to go try that tonight. I'll let you know tomorrow how it goes. I hope paying $3 more for this one will be... I had no idea toasters would be that much of a problem. I mean, is no... It's basic science. You heat, you put little elements on each side, you heat it, you toast it. Why are they not working right? So, if this one doesn't work, I punt, and I'll take that one back to Walmart, and I'll just go buy the same damn one my wife has, which has been working fine for me. So, I'm trying one last time. Alright, hopefully more to show you tomorrow. I'm just not feeling it tonight. I'm tired. I'm still dragging ass. Well, not quite as cold tonight since the wind stopped howling. So, still like 25, but without the wind blowing, not too bad. We're in a dry climate after all. Thanks for tuning in for that one. Hope you enjoyed that. As always, please subscribe. Please like and comment. I get your comments usually within 24 hours while doing this project. Make sure you ring the bell for notifications so you know when the new videos come out. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty, out. But that's not the way Borden does the transported man. Look, there's only one way I know how to do the trick, and it's with a bloody double! Strip. And he got it on the second leap. Munch, munch, crunch, crunch. Do we get the happy dog look? Come on, Rusty. Give us the happy dog look. Look up here. Come on, Rusty. Rusty! Hey, look up here. Come on. Rusty.